Ather 450X is an electric bike that's known for a true range of 85 kilometers. But what if I told you that if you can do certain things right, you can actually get a range of 120 kilometers as well? Wanna know how? Watch this video. And I forgot something. Welcome to Green Ride. First point, don't ride faster than 55 kmph. Now for an Ather, 40 to 55 kmph is the ideal range in which if you drive, you get the maximum range. So if you restrict your speed under 55, that you can get more range. Second point, maintain a constant speed. If you ride at a constant speed, the inertia which the bike generates, it helps the battery to be consumed more. So because you are at a constant speed, there is not much load on the battery to constantly generate the power. Third point, always ride in the sports mode. Now among the 4 modes, sports mode is my favorite mode, and that is because if you maintain a constant speed and if you don't accelerate, if you just make sure that your speed ranges from 40 to 50, sports mode is the best mode in which you can get the most range. Why is that? I just showed you that the sports mode offers a range of only 60 kilometers, right? As I just mentioned, the range of 60 kilometers for sports mode is calculated taking into account that you will ride at that speed of 75. If you make sure that you ride at 45 to 50, you can get more range. Sports mode, it lies exactly in that area where if you make sure you ride at 45 or 50 and don't accelerate, you will get the best range. To be specific, it's not 60, you can actually get a range of 95, 100 and 110 as well. And these are my experiences with the sports mode. These are the dashboards of my experimental ride in which I rode 50 kilometers in sports mode, spending only 50% of charge. Now which means if I maintain the same pattern of driving in sports mode, I can achieve 100 kilometers. Now this is again a second dashboard in which I spent 37% of charge to ride 37 kilometers. Now if I maintain the same thing in this as well, I can cross 100 kilometer range as well. Okay, it's time for the hidden tip. This is a hidden feature in Ather. This is called a battery regeneration. Now what does that mean? Battery regeneration means while you ride the bike, you can recharge the bike. Now as you ride, if you want to accelerate, you turn the accelerator knob towards yourself, right? When you slow down the bike, if you just turn the accelerator knob to the other end, the accelerator knob turns a couple of degrees, slight turn to the other side as well. That triggers the battery regeneration. If you just do that, you can actually hear the motor sound change. That indicates the battery is regenerating itself. Imagine you're just riding on a road, and if the speed breaker is like 100 meters away, instead of just braking, if you just turn the axle to the other end, you are slowing down the bike along with charging your bike as well. Okay, now what impact does it give? Now does it add a 2% or 3% of charge? Is it that significant for each time I do? No, it's not. For each time you do, it's not that significant. But if you just manage to do that for every pothole or every speed breaker that you encounter while riding, if you just do it for 10 times, it adds to the range a couple of kilometers. Or if you can do it frequently for every traffic jams, for every traffic signal, it can actually increase your range by 5 kilometers as well. Now let's combine these 4 things that you should do. First point, don't ride beyond 55 kmph. Second point, maintain a constant speed in between 40 and 55 kmph. Third point, always ride in the sports mode. Fourth one, regenerate your battery every time you slow down. If you just follow these 4 steps, avoiding the 2 don'ts, you can very well achieve a range of 120 kilometers. If not 120, if you can just follow these steps to certain extent as well, you can for sure get a range of more than 100 kilometers. Try this for yourself and let me know your views in the comments. Also, just let me know if you want to see how the battery regeneration in Ather works. See you again in the next video.